once has a lot to offer. There's not really a big countywide event that happens out inland, so we're trying to do that as well. Marketing. Fulfillment pieces, PR campaign. The latest example yesterday in the LA Times, there was an article in the travel section about good deals that are happening this time of year in the county. We had lodging featured from all around the county, not just the coast, not just inland. Advertising campaign, you'll see an example of that in a moment. We've been advertising in Condé Nast Traveler, National Geographic Traveler, Via Magazine, Sunset Magazine, doing a lot of online, sfgate.com, tripadvisor.com, sunset.com, etc. And in the past year, we've started a new sales campaign going to consumer travel shows, both in the Bay Area and in Los Angeles, and being face-to-face with those consumers, selling them what we have. And we were certainly in the pit of the show with our gorgeous new bright green bags.
100% recyclable.
That's right. And we bought some so you can take home with you. We've really been working hard on state and regional partnerships. Again, the state with a $50 million budget. We want to take advantage of that as best we can. They have a 16-member tourism committee, and I'm happy to say that Mendocino County has a direct representative on that committee to have a direct say on what happens with rural tourism promotion. Regional partnerships. The North Coast Tourism Council has recently formed, taking over the Redwood Empire Association. And it's the 5 counties: Humboldt, Del Norte, Lake, Mendocino, and Sonoma. And that's going very well. That's how we're partnering with the state, using some of their funds to market internationally and also in other areas of the country that we can't normally get to. We're helping form the Nature Tourism Coalition, which is exactly about preserving our natural resources and our natural attractions, working very closely with the Land Trust. These are some examples of our promotional efforts. And I'm happy to say that 2007 versus 2006 has seen a countywide increase of 8% of the TOT. Upper left is one of our ads that we have in the magazine. There's also a very similar ad at the Santa Rosa Airport. For those of you that fly into that airport, when you get your bags, you'll see it. They did decide to put a bench right at the lower edge of the ad, so we're actually redesigning a new ad which will be in place in the next couple of weeks.
Kind of blocks the
The bottom is an article. Part of our PR efforts is we do go to New York and Los Angeles and pitch the media. That article, which was in Modern Bar, it's kind of hard to read, is a direct result of one of our visits to New York. It is about honeymooning here and going beyond, obviously beyond Napa. Upper right-hand corner is our new trade show booth at the Bay Area Travel Show. We handed over 1,700 bags of information, showed our promotional video. At the LA show, we handed over 3,000. Looking ahead, I like to call it the Schneider snowball effect. Over the past year and a half to 2 years, we've been really building a strong foundation. We've been packing that snowball real tight. We've been working on partnerships within the county, around the county, within the state, and now we're ready to roll. Some of the things that we're going to be doing is working with Humboldt and Del Norte to establish a national heritage area. It's going to be called the Redwood Coast National Heritage Area. Also working with California Coastal National Monument for a geotourism map, which is a big new buzzword. In the next 4 to 6 months, a very exciting project that we're going to undertake is a comprehensive visitor marketing research and survey, which I'm hoping everyone in this room will get involved in. Out of that research and surveying of key people within the county, we hope to develop a 3 to 5 year marketing plan that can be used as a resource for both countywide organizations, chambers of commerce, cities, county government. We're working with the Farm Bureau on developing an agritourism program, which is also very big. Bringing people to farms, doing farm stays, going out picking grapes, making wine. Helping with the cattle, whatever it may be. We're going to be working with the Chambers of Commerce to develop countywide visitor service programs. One of the things is we have no branding in our chambers. We have no messaging. While ensuring their individuality, we want to make sure that we provide them with the countywide messaging, with the resources. We want to start a customer service training program. One of the things we're at the EDFC workshop earlier this week, and one of the needs the chambers had was they have no training for their salespeople or their shop people. They don't know what's happening across the street. So we want to kind of provide that training and that knowledge. Further development of the brand and sales effort. As you heard, the Wine Commission recently started America's Greenest Wine Region. We're going to continue with our brand of undiscovered, unexplored, uncorked, all of that. And of course, we have the signage issue. Hopefully soon we'll have a sign leading into the Mendocino National Forest, the County Museum, and I'd like in the next 18 to 24 months to see gateway signs. So when you enter our community, you'll see a beautiful sign that says "Welcome to the Waves, Wine, and Wilderness of our county." So those are some of the things that we're hoping to do. Of course, there's challenges. I'll just go through these real quick. The economy, we all know about that. We're all going to feel it. People are not feeling that their homes and their land is worth anything. Everyone's about to feel the California budget shortfall. I think I read in your budget that 52% of your budget comes from the state. So we're all going to feel it to some degree, for sure. Competitive challenges. Other wine areas. Sonoma has a promotional budget of $5 million. Increased competition from coastal areas, specifically the Central Coast. We feel that they have a lot of stuff that we have. First thing, of course, ours is better. Improved recreational choices. This was a very dry, not weather-wise, but dry winter so far because of all the snow in Lake Tahoe. People in the wintertime choose this winter, they all like to ski and to play in the snow. And of course, the location and accessibility. One of the positives I'm happy to say is that we do have a really good way to fund ourselves. The bid, which we're about to come to you for a renewal for our third year, has been very successful. But we need to identify ways to increase that. The MCPA just hired temporarily for now a special projects director. One of their main objectives is to find grants, find other funding for special projects. So we'll be working on that over the next 6 months. And I guess that's it. But in summary, just turn that off. So in summary, it's the snowball effect. We've really been working hard to build a foundation, bring groups together, identify our messaging and our brand, and now we're getting ready to roll.
Super. First of all, I'd like to thank the Promotion Alliance and especially Lydia for the work on the signage already. When you talk about travel and tourism to this county, if the cars just keep going through and they never stop, it's just traffic. It's only when they stop and get their wallet out that it's an economy for Mendocino County. And I know she put that signage on the last year list, but for me, I really feel it's the thing that's going to bring you to this county the most immediate returns. I mean, there's a lot of nice things to see in this county. It's depressing to me every time I leave and head north out here on the freeway. The nicest sign out there is from Lake County. Said, "Hey, come to Lake County." I think we can. But I appreciate the work you're doing on it. I think we can do more. I realize that stuff takes money, but between the National Forest sign pointing to the National Forest and the signage that's going in Willits there, it's a good start. But I just think that's for the dollars invested. That's one of the best things we can do to promote tourism. Because if you look at the highway, especially Highway 101, not even talking about the Highway 1 up on the coast, but during the summertime, I mean, there's a lot of traffic out there, and we're just not doing a good enough job to getting it stopped. I'm trying to promote a new motel in Laytonville. That's a new motel in Laytonville will double the COT tax in that area. So what we're doing, we're losing all that business in North County to Humboldt County. What we're doing, because there's no nice place to stay. So I appreciate your effort. It's real refreshing to see somebody take a project and a month later call back and say it's done.
Not done yet, it's in the works.
Well,
almost.
You really surprised the people in the Forest Service. They can't even imagine how come you got approval to do that so quick.